Good morning. Welcome back to the shop. I'm going to be showing you today. I've already started this one. This little guy was started quite some time ago. And as you've seen in some of my other videos, I talk about how I let things just sit so I can figure out what I want to do. I know this is going to make a wonderful chimney, but I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be like a metal pipe chimney, or if I wanted it to be stone. And what I've decided is, because the last couple of videos that I've done, I've really only shown you how to do wood and brick, those type of things, and stone. I'm going to go ahead and put just a detail on how to do stonework for this one. It's not going to be a very long video, it's just going to be a short one. It is going to show us how we go ahead and create some stonework. So let's go ahead and get started and get right into it. So we're going to go ahead and start doing some stonework right in here. We're going to go right into this little area right here. Notice how I am digging deep into there. Again, I'm going to keep saying, you want to dig in there deep. You want it to have a nice relief. And I'm making this up as I go. That's what I've always said. I have no idea where stones belong. I know what stones look like. One thing I hope you'll notice is I never keep any of the stonework in a straight line. I mean, obviously, yes, a straight line here, but it is still random. You want each stone to overlap the spacing in between it, so it doesn't look unnatural. This is how it would probably be built. You find the next stone that fits in an area when you're actually building something like this. So that's really all I'm trying to achieve here, is just randomizing everything. Remember, we're working in 3D here, so you don't just want a nice flat surface of stonework. You want it to be random. As with each stone being different and a different size, a different shape, you also need the depth to be further in, further out. Now, hopefully you can see this. just inside here, this little darker section of wood, if we hold this up either way, like here you can definitely see it on the bottom. This is the actual center of this branch. From whatever tree this came from, this is the actual center. Of course, we flip it over and there's that actual center on the top, but here it is right down the center here. You can see it by the darker wood. Sometimes with these centers, they get softer and rotten faster than the rest of it, as is the case with this. So this is a much flakier, softer piece. And one thing I don't know that I've ever mentioned is a hardwood is going to hold your detail much better than a softwood. And a softwood is something like a pine or a cedar. And I don't even know what this is. I'm not sure what type of wood this is. Found it, just like the shape of it when I got it, so hence this is where we stand. But you do have to be careful, because even in a piece of hardwood, I do know this is hardwood, this is becoming much softer. So as I'm going through here, pieces are breaking off further than what I really like, but again, there isn't the wrong way to do this. I'm just going to say that it was an artistic decision, and that's the way I wanted it to look. See, I have this stonework done all the way around, and again, it's random. You want to make sure that you've got random positioning, depth, shape, and there's a lot of sharp edges on this, but I'll go ahead once I put that sander on there and I sand that stuff down gently, it'll look more like worn stone. Again, here's the front of the piece. So the reason the top I left it like that is I want to look at this for a couple of minutes and see. I may want to put some brick up there, or even a stove pipe. And I think probably the pipe coming out of there is going to be really where I'm going to end up going with that. So that'll be something new we'll add to this. So we'll be back in a second and get that going. So as you can see, I've drawn a pipe on here. Not a very good job because I didn't smooth out the edges really good first, but let's take a look. We'll see how we can do this. There's the basic shape. Now let's get this detail in there. have a little iron or metal pipe chimney coming out of the top. You may have noticed as I was doing this, I mentioned that this wood back here is really soft. A lot of it broke out, so really all I did, I don't know if you can see it, but I just made it look as if some of the stonework fell off and the pipe is now exposed. So you can always take a mistake and turn it into something that actually looks kind of cool. At least I hope it looks cool. So maybe next time I come back with this, I'll show you how I do some shingles. Thank you again for watching. I hope you learned something from this. I hope that you take some time to actually try some of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing to come out here and just chill out, take a look at something, figure out what it might end up looking like, what your vision for it is, and then actually do it and see if your vision turns out the way you thought it would. Even if it doesn't, it's probably going to turn into something that you really like and that others will hopefully like as well. Thanks so much again for watching. I hope you'll take the time to subscribe and hit that bell. Talk to you next time.